Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
And that breaking news coming from Detroit, where an arrest in a high-profile case has been made in the instance where a 53-year-old woman was shot and killed during a carjacking outside of a store. A short time ago, Chief James White announced the suspect was in custody and facing murder charges now for the death of Tracie Golden. She was shot and killed in a robbery on her way home from work. This was right after Christmas. Our Sean Lay just got out of that briefing. And Sean, what have you learned?
Well, we've learned a lot, and you mentioned it. Significant arrest here, and Chief White talked about how deeply impacted our community was after this horrible homicide of Tracie Golden, a wife and a mother. She was just around the corner from her house. She was on her way from work, home from work from Sinai Grace. She stopped for some juice and popped, and the video shows that a young man walked up to her, shot her, and took her Dodge Journey. She did not survive. Let's take you in this news conference. Bradley Doss Thurman, 19 years old, out of Detroit. He's been arrested for this. Bradley Doss Thurman, not just arrested, but already has been charged. We're told the motive here was simply robbery. We're also told he may have been riding in a car being surveilled by Detroit police when they got him last Friday. The chief announcing the arrest today. He announced the arrest with the entire homicide team of Detroit police, the men and women working nonstop to crack this case, and they believe they have cracked it. So the chief is going to outline the incredible amount of charges they've gotten out of this case. And then Tracie Golden's dear husband, John, took some time to speak with us as well.
Prosecutor's office has charged him with first-degree murder, felony murder, 5 counts of armed robbery, and 7 counts of felony firearm. He was issued a $4 million cash bond and remanded to the Wayne County Jail.
I know they've been working since December 28th up until this point. Greatly appreciate everybody that had a hand in it. But like the chief said, it ain't over. It's not over. And I will never have closure because my angel is not here. Never.
Mr. Golden tells me he broke down when he got word from Detroit Homicide that they caught the suspected shooter in this case, but he also says he'll never have closure. He and his family do not have Tracie any longer. Her co-workers at Sinai Grace will not have her any longer. Jason, what we've learned about Thurman, this 19-year-old, an investigator tells me he does not have a very extensive criminal record at all, but again, they believe the motive here was robbery, and that was it. Mr. Golden says he would have handed the keys over, would have tried to help get this young man some food, but instead, police believe he shot her, killed her, and took her car. Much more starting at 4 and 5. Back to you.
So many people just wondering why he had to fire that shot.
Why?
But all right, Sean, we'll see you later today.